Hello everybody, and welcome back to the second official week of Bashing the Binary. Now, last week was really great. We had a bunch of really great videos and contributions from everyone on the channel. And everyone did a great job. But one thing is that we had a few people who weren't able to post their introductions yet. But that's perfectly fine because, I mean, with New Year's and with the holidays and stuff, it's been really busy on everyone, I'm sure. I mean, I have so much free time right now, but that's just me. So basically, yeah, if you haven't posted your introduction video, that's perfectly fine. Just post it within this week or this next weekend coming up, preferably. And just instead of doing last week's really boring topic, just do this week's topic, which I'll get into in a few minutes. But basically, yeah, I mean, last week's topic was like, wasn't even really like on topic with the channel, but yeah. Anyways, basically, Casanova, I loved your singing. You have a really nice voice, and your video was amazing. I mean, like, I sounded like a complete awkward monotone robot in my first video. I was so nervous. But anyways, everyone, you did a really great job, and I'm really looking forward to hearing all your opinions. Basically though, today for me has been really terribly, horrifically horrible. I had to go to the dentist, and that was not fun. I got in an argument or fight, whatever, with my mom and my brother, basically on this gender issue stuff. That wasn't very fun. Someone is not texting me back and ignoring me, I guess, which is my pet peeve completely, and I hate. So yeah, and I was expecting a package in the mail today. I still haven't gotten it. So basically, yeah, everything was horrible today. The only thing that was good was the food. But, yeah. And once again, I really hope, like, something just fell. I really hope that I'm not rushing anybody with all these videos coming over and over. Like, once again, we really don't have a schedule set up right now. I'm really not even sure. You know, last week I think I posted it on Friday. And this week, I hate it when people interrupt me when I'm trying to do my videos. Someone already calling me. Anyways, oh yeah. This week's topic is going to be, basically being genderqueer or non-binary or non-conforming, whatever you are, and being in school or being in high school or even college or middle school, whatever was the most significant experience or whatever you want to talk about. I mean, if you're in college right now, you can talk about that, or you can talk about your high school experience too. I personally am in high school. I don't know how many other people are in high school right now. And I've gone to one of the worst. I've been to so many terrible high schools. I haven't liked a single one of them. I've always hated school. But I wanted to talk about this topic a lot this week because I'm going to be leaving that horrible high school in 2 weeks. And I'm going to be doing online virtual school at home. So I only have like a year left of high school, and then I'm out of that horrible place. But anyways, so basically, yes, the topic this week is going to be basically, I guess, high school bullying, the treatment, I guess, that genderqueer, gender non-conforming people get, well, in high school and, well, in college, middle school, whatever you want to talk about, just school, treatment from staff, treatment from administration, treatment from the kids especially, just how high school has really affected you or not affected you, positively or negatively. You know, I guess people could talk about GSA or whatever, because that's a big thing for a lot of people. Just how high school is, how bullying is, how cliques and social stuff is in high school with being genderqueer, gender nonconforming. For me, personally, goodness, no. Very, very bad. Very bad experiences. I don't know where I should start. Well, currently, at my last school, which I've grown up in a very, I guess, conservative Christian family. I'm not conservative Christian at all myself, but they are. And basically, I went to one of, like, the worst schools ever when it came to, like, bullying and stuff. I think I still have, like, so many, like, bad memories from that school. It was called Westminster Academy. My brother still goes there for high school, and I still have, anyways, at the time, I dressed completely like everyone else. I didn't wear any makeup. I didn't do anything weird at all. I didn't even identify as genderqueer. I just identified as gay, I guess, because that's all I really knew. And to me, like, back then, the line between gay and transgender was very blurred. I didn't really understand the difference, and I've come to identify as much more queer, much less gay, much more fluid, much more. And I think gay is a man who's explicitly and exclusively attracted to other men. And I think that that's too black and white for me. That's not exactly what I don't identify fully as a man. I'm not just attracted to men. I mean, mostly, but anyways, I'll rant about that in some other video. Basically, yeah, I identified as gay, and I wouldn't even tell most of those people, but they kept nagging me and nagging me and nagging me. Are you gay? Are you gay? Are you gay? Just tell us if you're gay. Just tell us if you're gay. So I thought that telling them that would help. Hell no. Hell no. Anyways, that was probably one of the worst years of my life, going to that school. And then I went to my current school, which is public school. The last school was a private Christian school, which was absolutely horrendous. This current school, not good. Basically, everybody there's like, people there are very, very, judgmental, very, very, very ignorant. That's the thing, at this school, there's just so much ignorance, and the people are just so, stupid. Anyways, I hate it. I don't fit in there at all. I mean, I have friends. I have friends in different classes. I have some friends. But a lot of my really close friends have either left the school, or have become more distant, I guess. The first year of this school, which was last year, it was okay. It was so much better than that other Christian school. I didn't get picked on or bullied really at all. It was so much better. This year, though, ever since I've started dressing like androgynously, just being really open about who I am, really, it's been terrible, It's got, at the very beginning of this year, I went to school dressed the way I do now, which was lots of makeup, very, 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 like, what the fuck is that type. Very androgynous, very feminine, but it was just too much stares, too much bad attention, too much people being rude and obnoxious, so I really, really toned it down a lot for a long time. I mean, not completely, of course, but I did tone it down a lot just because I couldn't take it, and even still, people, so many different instances. There was one time when, by the way, this is going to be a really long video. There was one time when some kid, he had refused to be in groups with me for the longest time, multiple times, like 3 times in math class, and he came over, and I was in a group with some other kids. He asked the teacher some questions, and then I wasn't even looking at him, I was looking at the teacher, but he made it out like I was looking at him. So he was like, stop looking at me, like, just yelling at me, and I'm like, I'm not looking at you, and even if I was, I have a right to look at you, And so he got all rude and really, really nasty and mean, and the teacher's like, "What's your problem?" And basically he just, afterwards I go over to him, because I had heard him making comments about me before. I had heard him talking crap about me, but I wasn't sure, so I never told anyone. Afterwards I went over to him and I said, "Don't disrespect me like that." And automatically he starts screaming at the top of his lungs in front of everyone, in my face, screaming at me, like shouting stuff. I don't even remember what he was saying, but cussing me out, you know, getting up in my face, like shouting like death threats and stuff. And I'm like, the teacher was just shocked, and she called security, and security blamed me for it. Apparently because I instigated it, because I told him not to disrespect me like that. So basically, at first, the security guard was like, "Oh, you guys both are going to get 10 days suspension." I threw basically a fit, and I was like, "Oh no, I'm not going to get that. You're not going to that's not going to happen. I'm going to get my parents involved, blah, blah, blah." So, basically, they finally let me talk to the school administration person, and she basically gave the kid a lecture. She told him off and told him what he needed to hear, and basically, really, she gave some justice served. And I'm pretty sure he got some kind of suspension, because I didn't see him in class several days after that. And basically, so yeah, that was really good. So that's my advice if you're getting bullied. I would say, you know, do online school. You know, because to me, I can't deal with that. I don't deal with that. And, you know, and it's funny because even like the administration at that school is great. I have a really good guidance counselor who's great about this stuff. I've never had a problem with the teachers, but some of the kids at the school are just so freaking ignorant, like so much. So I'm not going there anymore. Very excited about that. Anyways, so I'm really excited to hear your guys' take on this, on how high school, middle school, college, whatever schooling was like for you, if you got bullied, and if so, how you dealt with it, your advice to others, and just basically, there's a bunch more that I haven't touched on that I would love to hear your guys' take on. Basically, your guys' opinion on trans or genderqueer or gender variant people in high school, in middle school, in college, and the struggles they have to go through, and just how much more difficult that is, because obviously it's much more difficult. And I apologize for this terrible, terrible video camera and video quality. It looks like my face looks so shiny, and it looks like I have big black eye sockets, but really I don't look like this in person. It's just the camera. I mean, wearing black eyeshadow doesn't help, but I'm really not even wearing that much. I'm mostly wearing bright blue, and that shows how bad the camera quality is. Oh, and if you're wondering why I keep wearing these fluffy hoods and fluffy hat things for winter, I'm probably going to do that until I get my hair extensions in the mail, because I don't like my hair at all. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and yeah, hopefully we can get the schedule, or lack of schedule, or whatever we're going to do all figured out. So yeah, bye!